such a square?
Don't be a square. What if it's a driver? Marty from Back to the Future proved out that you don't want to be a square. Well, in our Blast from the Past series that we've got going on, talking about all the crazy drivers and putters and wedges that have been invented over the years, no one wants to be a square. Well, maybe they did. You see, in the late 80s, Mizuno Golf actually made the very first square metal driver. Now, if you lived in the US, you probably didn't see this, and that was because it was only available in Europe at the time. And Mizuno was very well known for their irons, but not their woods. So they hired someone who had never designed a golf club, Mr. Pininfarina, to design a metal wood. Now, if you know that name, it's because you're a car fanatic. Mr. Pininfarina was behind all of the designs of all the most famous Ferraris over the course of time. And he actually designed this very first metal wood. And it had some really unusual techniques designed to it. First of all, down on the bottom of the golf club, you're gonna see all these dots. And what he designed was a golf ball looking aerodynamic feature. The top of it is super rough. It's not smooth. And he knew that air going over a rough feature would actually be more aerodynamic than one going over a smooth feature. The square head was gonna give it more moment of inertia than it ever had before. And last but not least, rather than casting it with a face and then a cup in the back, he actually was the first to actually do a cup face cast technology in the driver head. Now, it never caught on. The square driver was something that people thought was so far out there that they couldn't even take a look at it, and it never got out to the masses.
I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are gonna love it.
The square driver would disappear from consciousness until the Nike Sasquatch would come out about 20 years later and really revolutionize the way drivers were built again. This driver is really ahead of its time. It had aerodynamics, a shape, some finishes that had never been done before, all by a car designer named Mr. Pininfarina. Ferrari helped design where golf clubs would go. If you'd like to see more information on these Blast from the Past golf clubs and see some things that you've never seen before, or even have a suggestion, leave us some comments down below. We'd love to dig them up and share them in this series for you. And if you like this content, subscribe. We have new videos coming out all the time and would love to hear what you think.